Alright, so this may be a bit unorthodox, but I think it'll work. Hold on. Glued to the phone, who do you know? Don't know what to do you check Willy Woo? But you gotta get focused, ignore the jitter. One chain TA, plan B, Twitter. Price nice, not nice, I don't know. My eyes glow, looking at the stock to flow. Hodl, go full throttle. Find my will on a paper and a bottle. I scribble this riddle with as little as 12 words. What's the price? What's your self-worth? Dogecoin maybe, Bitcoin yes. Now my friend, it's time for the test. But even over time it would not be a failure. Remember the words of Michael Saylor. Listen, Bitcoin is a bank in cyberspace. Monetary energy, core of the earth. Doubles every year. Listen to my words. Selling doesn't hurt. Selling is absurd. It's like cutting off your wings, but you wanna be a bird.
What the hell is happening to the market? Dogecoin number 4? What the hell is going on, right? Dogecoin is only a few billion away from taking over Binance. I mean, what the hell is going on? You just look at this and it just freaks you out. I was observing Dogecoin transactions yesterday on book, and what I see is basically billions, if not millions, right? Millions and millions of dollars being traded, buy orders and sell orders. That's whales. This is not retail. It doesn't make any sense. Retail don't have that kind of money. I mean, God bless them if they do, right? Why not, right? But it's mental. I just don't understand what's going on. How can you have an infinite coin, zero team, zero anything, manipulated by whales, and a bunch of TikTokers and a bunch of or even Elon Musk, right, with his tweets and this and that? How? Just doesn't make any sense. But you know what? That's crypto for you. That's altcoin for you. This is the season, right? Where you're gonna have some shit coins, proper shit coins. They're gonna catch you out. And the worst part is you're gonna look at the daily exchange volumes and then freak out. Let me give you a good one on this one. I mentioned a coin called Bitcoin Diamond, right? Which is a shit coin, a fork, is a fake coin, is a scam coin, right? And everyone realized how it pumped 2,500% year to date, right? Crazy numbers, right? You know, but what people didn't look at the all-time high. It was $99 was the all-time high. And when it had its recent pump, it only went to $10. So a shit coin like that, which was worth nothing, pennies, right? Pennies. Now all of a sudden, you know, being worth $10, you're gonna make money if you're holding on to it. And a lot of people are probably just recovering the money. But the point is there any hope for this to go to $99 again? I don't know. And then you have a lot of YouTubers, a lot of other guys, a lot of analysts coming and giving you a specific figure, by the way, a specific figure. And the figures, they kind of mess with your head. They're gonna say, last time, 2017, altcoin did a 27,000% gains. 100%. But we're not in 2017, my friends. We're not in the early days of crypto, right? We're not in those days anymore. So what you saw, you know, when you saw 27%, 27,000%, wow, great. But guess what? If we want to go back in history and start doing massive numbers and add a few zeros, then let me add a few zeros for you and make this more astonishing, right? Let me make this more crazy. If you look at BTC, well, we just did 5 million% from 2009 to now. 5 million%. I'm adding a few zeros now. So, you know, so that's what you have to understand. Listen, ignore the bloody noise, right? Excuse my French, but that's what it is, right? You got to ignore the noise. You got to look at the reality. Reality is, yes, there was a time when we were doing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000, 20,000%. We did 20,000% in 2017, right? But the point is, what you have to understand is, you know, it's not going to happen every single time. So what you saw before, don't FOMO in because of those numbers, expecting a 27,000% gain. You gotta like dilute it down a little bit, because the market is a lot more mature now. Market is mature. You know, people are picking on their best coins. Some coins will pump, but I don't expect a 27,000%, because the 27,000% is based on a total number. wasn't based on an independent individual coin. So you got to really understand, don't FOMO in. So this is a warning for you guys, don't FOMO in. If you're not already in it, don't FOMO. And if you are planning to get in it, bloody hell, buy the red candle, screw the red candle. The green candle. The green candle is going to wipe you out, right? So, I just want to make this warning video because a lot of people, they're just looking at numbers and they're freaking out and they're like getting all trippy. They're like, oh my God, we're going to make 27,000%. No, you're not going to make 27,000%, right? Just because we did that in 2017 or by 2017, right? The total altcoin market cap doesn't mean we're going to do it now. If you want to do that, then I'm going to put one bloody number and I'm going to say we did 5 million%, right? 500%, whatever you want to call it, 500,000%. The point I'm trying to make here, right? The point I'm trying to make here is that stop looking at those numbers. Those days are gone. We're not on a penny Bitcoin anymore. We're not on a dollar or a penny Ethereum anymore. We're not. Look at the current number and be realistic, right? Be realistic, right? And on top of that, let's be more realistic, right? You're looking at the numbers now. You know what? Every one of those guys who have put the numbers out, right? Disgrace to them. Disgrace to them. Do you know why I'm going to say disgrace to them, right? Why are you doing it at the top of the market? Why didn't you do that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago when I was doing it? Why didn't you do it then and say, guys, this is the potential. This is where we're going to go. We're going to go to $1 million Bitcoin. Why didn't you say that then? Why didn't you say you're going to go to 100K Bitcoin then? You didn't do that, right? You wasn't telling people the potential then. That would have been awesome. If you did that 27,000% in 2018 and said, look guys, we just had a 27,000% increase, right? Did that in 2017 or 2018 and the market went up, great. What's the point giving the number now? Well, I'll tell you what the point is, just to create more FOMO, more noise on top of every other noise you got, right? Market's heating up. People are going mental. People are going insane, right? Insane right now. I'm telling you, people are going insane, right? For example, a lot of people, they look at, they go type in BTC or Bitcoin, right? And then Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Dark, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin SV, whatnot. Every type of shitcoin comes up. And then guess what they do? They skip the expensive one and they go for the cheapest one. And they pump that, right? They go look for Ethereum and they see Ethereum Classic, right? And guess what they do? Go for the cheapest one. Why? This is what FOMO does. You miss it and you're like, okay, I'm going to catch the next one, right? But every one of those people, right, you're fine. Listen, I'm not against you for doing what you're doing, but what I'm trying to say to you guys and trying to educate you here, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just trying to educate people to be careful and understand one very important fact. Nothing goes up all the way. It will calm down, right? So when any of these shit coins, these fake coins or whatever you want to call them, right, they pump. Of course, you might see 100x, 200x, 300x, easy, no problem. But your biggest mistake is going to be if you don't take your initial investment out. I've seen it over and over again. I've seen it in 2017, I've seen it in 2018, right? And then to the reverse of that, right? So this is when the market is pumping, people don't take the initial out, great. And then on the reverse side, when the bear market comes in, the bag holders have lost patience. Oh, it's never coming back. I lost all my money. And then guess what they do? They give up and they cash out. Loss. Right? I just can't stress enough, right? People just don't get it through their head. When is it enough for you? You got to discipline yourself. When is it enough for you? And the most important thing is your initial investment. Right? I'm not going to be that channel who goes and hypes, oh, we're going to do a breakout, we're going to do this is a trade alert, this is this, oh, market's going to do clickbait and this. None of that business. I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, I was driving through the jungle in Madagascar, I had to stop and show you something in the chart. Seriously? Come on. I'm not going to tell you, oh, exactly as predicted, like some idiots do, right? I ain't going to do that. Do you know what I mean? Right? I'm going to be warning you. I'm going to be warning you to be a better trader. I'm going to be warning you to basically keep your money safe, right? My advice to you is got nothing to do with how much money you're going to make. You could go and make $1 billion for all I care. I'm not getting a penny of it, right? And I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, right? Make $1 billion, become a billionaire, and I'm happy for you. But what's the point dreaming about $1 billion if your initial investment is at risk? That's what I'm trying to say. Why risk it? You know, play with your profits. Keep your initial safe. You know, there was a time when we used to do buy the dips, buy the dips, buy the dips, right? Right now, even the top ones, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin, I would say buy the dips, buy the dips. We haven't topped out yet. But when we do, you need to cash the hell out, right? You need to cash the hell out, or unless you're saving for next 5 years, then stay and hodl. Because when it crashes, it will crash. We don't know how far. By the way, this is another fact as well. We don't know what's going to happen. This is completely new. This whole cycle is new for us, right? So we don't know if we're going to have an 80% correction or a 70% correction or a 90% correction. We don't know. For all I know, we could have a 20% correction and that's it. Markets could be stabilized right now. We don't know. You know, there's a lot of institutions coming in, and as I said many times, they're not going to let the market go down because that's their money. The big boys, the whales, right? The people who control the money, it's their money in there right now. Their Bitcoin in there right now, right? And they're going to protect it. Every time market goes down, they're going to protect it. That's what they're going to do. So, you know, it's stressful, but look, it's what it is. And you got to understand, and this is what I'm always stressing, guys, you need to take your initial investment out ASAP, right? You know, whenever it's enough for you, right? I'm a 1% guy. For me, if I can make 1% after my fees and whatnot, I'm happy. But then I'm playing with a bigger number, so it's different, right? You know, you might be playing with a small amount of money, playing with 100 quid or something, right? So if you're playing with 100 pounds and you make 200 pounds, take your 100 out. Take your 100 out. What's wrong with you? Take your 100 out, right? You can't be in it forever. Stop looking for the moon. You're not getting there. Elon is not selling tickets yet, right? When he does, trust me, he'll accept the Bitcoin for it. Alright? So, you know, I know it's a crazy video. This has got nothing related to the thing, but when I'm looking at the craziness in the market, and I feel like I have to warn people, right? And any day now, within the next couple of days, right? I mean, I would say next week, I could see Dogecoin being number 2 coin in the world. Number 3 coin in the world. It will actually beat Binance until Binance makes a move anyway. But it's just crazy what I'm seeing. It's just crazy. And there are chatters, right, of making Dogecoin as a payment system. Like, you know, people accepting Doge. And there's a company, actually, there's a few companies, they accept Doge as payment, right? Smart move, not a problem, smart move. But again, it's that whale connection that Doge has. That's what I'm freaked out about, right? That's what I'm freaked about. You know, if these whales decide to cash out, oh my days, there will be chaos. But then there's another fact as well, and this is a funny fact as well. Check this out. As long as there's FOMO, and I've mentioned this regarding Ethereum recently, somebody said something about Ethereum. I said, as long as there's buyers, it doesn't matter how big the whale is, they will always buy. Because a whale putting an order out saying, oh, I want to sell all my, you know, so you know that geezer who owns like 38 or 48% of all Doge, right? So he comes around and he said, oh, I want to sell all my Dogecoin. Well, he's not going to just sell it. There's no one there to buy, right? He puts an order in on an exchange. And funny thing is as long as the FOMO is still there, other people will be buying it off him. And you know what? The reality of that is market won't collapse. Market won't collapse, right? The only time the market will collapse is when people cash out of BTC, cash out of Ethereum. When they take that profit out and they dump the market, when the giants move, right, that's when you're going to have a problem, right? These are the giants, the titans, right, of this industry. When these 2 or 3, even Binance as well, to a certain extent, right? I'm not going to put Binance on the same list right now because obviously Binance is just 100 billion, nothing too much, right? But Ethereum, close to 400, almost getting to 5. It's going to go to 500 very soon. That's half a trillion. You know, and you got Ethereum, $1 trillion. So when you look at those are the Goliaths, those are the titans of the industry. When they dump, when everyone says, right, give me my USDT, I'm going to take it back to my native currency, and F you, guess what? Market's down, market's gone, right? That's what's going to happen. But how much, how big, as I said, we don't know. We can speculate and we can make all sorts of crazy predictions based on previous history, but then history dictates to us that every cycle it's been different, and every cycle the percentage gains has been less and less, right? Less and less, and you know, over time it's stabilizing more and more, right? So yeah, I mean, I hope this kind of makes sense. But yeah, all you crazy nutcases out there, whoever's been buying all these crazy shit coins on top of a green candle, shame on you, right? But yeah, buy it on a red candle. Trust me, buy it on a red candle. After every green candle, right, there has to be a red candle. Trust me, there has to be a red candle. However, sometimes you might have 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or even on a 4 hourly, you might have, you know, a few candles that are green on a row. There will be a red candle. Pick up that red candle, right? Pick up the red candle. Program yourself, you know, get yourself prepped, right? You know, just kind of, you know, educate yourself to do this, discipline yourself to do this, right? Where you always buy a red candle, right? So bottom of the red candle, that's where you want to pick it up, right? I hope you kind of understand what I'm trying to say here. Always buy the red candle. But any one of you guys who bought all sorts of, you know, shit coins, or altcoins, or whatever you call them, right? Whoever bought a whole bunch of them, good on you. You've done all right, right? And right now, as I said, the market, the way it's going up and down, the way the market is going kind of crazy. 1 day Bitcoin pump, 1 day Bitcoin dump, Ethereum dump, all-time highs, this, that, whatever, right? You know, just be patient, right? The only time you should be freaking out is when BTC makes its move, right? BTC is just taking a little nap, you know? Every time you see a little bit of a movement, right? You've seen a little bit of think about it this way. It's sleeping, it's taking a turn. It just turned itself. It just wants to stretch itself, right? That's all it's done. Just stretching while it's sleeping, right? BTC has no idea what's going on. It's in a deep sleep right now. But guess what? When BTC wakes up, well, I feel sorry for you. That was my evil laugh. I feel sorry for all of you. If you haven't got out and if you haven't taken your initial investments out, I'm not going to make this any longer. I'm just having a bit of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. By the way, guys, I've noticed there are so many scammers on the comments. Remember, I will never ever post my WhatsApp number or Telegram or any nonsense in the comment. Any of my details are in the description on my about page, right? Other than that, I'm never going to put anything in the comment. So please be warned. Please don't click those links. Please don't contact them. They just want to scam you. And trust me, they're very, very elaborative. The way they do it, they're very smart. They will scam you. So please be aware of that. Other than that, like, share, subscribe. What the hell are you doing? You should be smashing that button right now. Joking. Anyway, listen, guys. Yeah, I'm just excited because I've seen all of my shit coins pumping like hard, right? Pumping more and mad. It's just, I don't know what to say, right? It is mental what I'm seeing in the market. So yeah, I mean, enjoy, but I'm scaling out. So I'm scaling out. All I'm after is more BTC, and sometimes more ETH, right? As long as I'm getting more of my favorite coins, boom, I'm out, right? I don't care. And obviously, when I'm saying that, I'm not taking all of it out. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm taking my initial out. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking my initial out, nothing more, right? Leave the profit, let it play more, because we've still got a lot of room to go to. But if I can cash out some, and then, you know, I can play along, I can do a lot more with that. That's what it is. So yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on another one. So yeah, and you know, I think you guys like my cartoon ones. I'm going to make this into a cartoon one as well. Again, just to have a bit of fun, right? I think it's quite funny. I quite liked it. I like the cartoon one. I'm a bit of an anime fan. You know, a bit of manga back in the days, right? And so when I saw that, I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to do that on all of my videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.